Laura Geller Makeup, we're doing the full face. I bought extra products on Amazon, and let's just jump right in. Let's begin first with their Italian Marble. It's their bronzer stick, and I picked up shade Capri Coast. We're gonna do the underpainting technique because why not? Why not? Stick packaging, black with a gold. This is what it looks like. The color looks really, really nice. Let's see. It's actually not that creamy, but I do like that color. Has no scent. It's so very. I say the color is a little bit lackluster in terms of like pigment. I'm swiping a lot and hard, okay? I don't think this would look good on top of makeup because I'm swiping hard, I'm putting a lot of pressure. Like this would take off a lot of makeup. As of right now, I'm not liking the texture of this bronzer, but let's blend it out. I think this is going to be a little bit more subtle than I was anticipating, which is okay, which is good, but I don't like the formula of this bronzer. Having no issues blending like that, but it's very subtle. Okay, I'm okay with it. I wouldn't say it's an amazing bronzing stick. There's so many better ones on the market for the price point. I wish the formula was more buttery, I wish it was more creamy and a little bit more pigment payoff, because with this, I probably would go like 2 to 3 layers just to get a really good color payoff, but I'm gonna keep it a little more natural. So let's move on to the foundation. I am going to use, like the Balance and Brighten, the powder foundation as my setting powder today, but this right here is going to be the foundation. This is their Double Take Liquid Foundation, has medium buildable coverage, it offers a natural matte finish, and it's supposed to pair very well with their powder products like it says on the back. I picked up shade Fair 120, so I'm hoping it's going to be a good shade match. The bottle is glass, and again with this big DOA applicator, I shook this just because it sounds very watery. This formula it's a pretty warm undertone. I like the big DOA applicator. It's not really my undertone, but that's okay. We're working with that. Taking Rose and Ben, the C42 foundation brush, because you can also pick these up on Amazon now. I don't know if I had to do one area at a time to blend this out, but I'm going in right away. Even though the foundation has a warm undertone, it's okay. It's a little bit yellow too, you can see in those areas. All right, having a little bit of a hard time blending this out right here, I'm putting a lot of force. Again, it's supposed to provide a natural matte finish. It's very lightweight, a very similar texture, I would say, the formula. It's similar to the Makeup by Mario Surreal Skin Foundation, where it's a very lightweight, featherweight formula. Let's go a little bit more right here just to even it out. Have several breakouts right here. Let's just even it out a little bit more. And this color is not a good color for me. It's too yellow and warm. The finish of this foundation, I will say, it's pretty. I have a very glowy skincare underneath because I am working more so with matte products today, but I will say the foundation, this liquid foundation, I'm not a fan of it. It's accentuating my dry patches, and then where I added a little bit more cage with the makeup, the foundation, it's just sitting and accentuating the peach fuzz, and the color overall, it is the color. I will say the color does not look good. It looks patchy on my skin, where my redness is peeking through it's not vibing with my skin. I'm not a fan of the liquid one. I will say the powder one is much better. It just it doesn't last long on me. All right, let's move on to concealer. I had to pick up 2 shades because the shade in the middle of these two was sold out, just so I picked up Porcelain 100 and then Medium 210. So we're just gonna mix the 2 shades together. This has a scent. I don't like that. This is a multitasking, crease-proof, and transfer-proof concealer. It has a lightweight medium coverage and also supposed to provide a skin tightening effect for a youthful, lifted look. Blend this out with a concealer brush. That blends out really nice, no issues, and I let it sit there for a little bit, and the colors together, the porcelain and medium, a great color match. Okay, this concealer I'm impressed with. I will say it has a little bit of a tacky finish, so I'm hoping that's going to set, and if not, I'll just set it with the powder foundation. Let's move on to the blush. I picked up one of their newer blushes. This is their Serum Blush, Practical Pink. It provides a refreshing, cooling sensation in the perfect watercolor-like flush of color. It is very cooling, kind of like the Milk Makeup, those jelly water tints, the sticks. I mean, that blended out effortlessly. But the pigment payoff, it's very subtle. So let's go with a little bit more. Let's give that time to set. And let's go on this side. Okay, that's a good amount of pigment. Let's see, it blended out with a brush. Maybe, and yes, even applying with the brush, the blush feels very cooling on the cheeks. Look at that glow. Okay, that provided a great amount of pigment, but with the amount that I applied, you would think you get like a punch of color. You're not. It's very, very subtle. I think if you like your subtle blushes that have effortless application and blendability, you will enjoy this, but the pigment is not packing a punch for me. I don't like that. This color is really pretty, and I do appreciate that cooling sensation. You see what I mean by very subtle? Like, I'm applying the blush, but I feel like I'm not getting that pigment. It's just very glowy and dewy. Even Andre is saying it's subtle, and he usually never agrees with me on blush because I pack a punch with my blushes. It is very pretty. The finish is very glowy and dewy. I look like I have cheeks that are just pumped with hydration. I mean, this is beautiful skin. I think it's a little bit glowy, so we are going to set my skin before we move on to the eyes. I'm going to take some of the Laura Geller, their Baked Balance and Brighten foundation in light. I'm going to use the same brush that I did with the liquid foundation, and I'm just going to work this into the brush, but also work it into my hand first, just to get that even coverage everywhere. And then first, let's go on the forehead. We'll do the T-zone, and then we'll do kind of like this jaw area. I think I want to skip the cheeks because I do like that really healthy pop of glow, but we are going to set under the eyes right here. For eyes, I picked up this 2-in-1. This is their Make It a Double eyeshadow stick plus powder in shade Rosé. Luxurious cream that won't smudge or crease, and the powder layer amplifies and locks the color in place for all-day wear. Yeah, that's what I kind of was expecting. Very little color payoff, neutralizing it somewhat, but very little color payoff. Alright, the 2-in-1 eyeshadow stick, I don't love it because, again, the color payoff is very minimal. Maybe it's the shade that I chose, Rosé, but online it looked like there was a little bit more color payoff. I will say the blendability is there. I did not wait for either the cream or the powder to set and then try to blend it out. I just blend it out right away to make sure I don't have any harsh lines. And I wish the powder had a little bit more pop of that like wet eyelid, like that metallic foil. I wish that's what it gave me, but it's giving me very minimal and very subtle. I am gonna apply mascara. I didn't get a Laura Geller mascara. I'm just gonna apply my own. For my mascara, I'm going with the L'Oreal the Bambi Eye Waterproof Mascara. You can also find this on Amazon. We'll go lighter on the mascara since, like, everything else is pretty light. And then for lips, they had this bundle and I said, why not? Let's just get them together. So the first one is the Laura Geller, their Modern Classic Waterproof Lip Liner in Purely Pink, along with their Modern Classic Matte Lipstick in Pink Passion. So again, these came as a set. That shape is really nice. It's almost shaped like a lipstick, but in a miniature form. It just lines the lips so effortlessly. This has a lot of pigment, very pretty on its own. Let's go with the lipstick. I just want to swatch it next to the lip liner. Oh yeah, that's a pretty combo. I almost wish it was more velvety or more silky in texture. It's giving me almost paste-like texture. I'm having a hard time moving my lips together, really forcing that, but I do like how smooth my lips feel, but it's just a little thick. Color combo, the lipstick lip liner, it's a chef's kiss. I can see why they pair them together. Very beautiful. So now the lip liner, I'm looking to see what the wear claims are, and they say it's a smudge-free, feather-proof, and silky matte formula. As of right now, I really like the application of the lip liner a lot. It's very creamy, very silky, and very pigmented with precise application. This is a beautiful lip liner. The lipstick, on the other hand, they're saying it's a transfer-resistant matte lipstick that's supposed to provide a rich color in a single swipe. I will say it's very pigmented, but the formula, it's not as velvety and silky as I would want it to be. It's a little more pasty, but I'm okay with it. It feels very nice on lips as of right now. Okay, so we will do the wear test, obviously, to see how this makeup is vibing and wearing on my skin. I have combination skin, so I am going to take the foundation powder along with me just to make sure if I need touch-ups, I have it on hand. All right, let's move on and I'll see you guys in a little bit. We're doing the first check-in. I started filming pretty late today, so these are going to be check-ins are going to be like later on in the day, and we just finished dinner. This is what I look like, and first thing I want to say, I'm disappointed with the lipstick and the lip liner. I see a little bit of lip liner on like the edges, but the